Good morning, this is AFR Garage. We are going to talk about my turbo build. Here's the T3 T4 hybrid turbo with a V2 wheels, 60 trim compressor sides, 63 AR side for the hot, 2-inch outlet. It is internally wastegated, but we're converting it to external. Alright, so we're going to talk about this guy right here. Turbo Smart dual port blowout valve compact series. It is adjustable. Okay, let's talk about that. We're going to recirc this part back into there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. And here is my flange setup. Now, as you see, we're going to use a V-band clamp here, and then we're going to bolt that to the turbo. Exhaust housing is going to go on this side of the V-band, and as you see, we already have our wastegate set up. So it's a 2-bolt flange all the way around, 2 bolts there, and then we have another 2 bolts right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this. All of this equipment has came from CXR Racing, and I want to tell them I really appreciate everything that they have done for me and sent for me. Thank you, car sponsors, for doing this for me too. Alrighty. Alright, let's open this up. Now, like I said, the wastegate is already assembled there, but I wanted to show you guys what comes in the box. So the box is really cool, very secure. Comes with extra padding in the top, which is right here. Extra nice soft padding, nice and thick. Okay, so let's open this up. Alright, so the wastegate sits here. As you see, I kind of took some bolts out and some washers. That's for mounting. It comes with 3 different springs. Small spring, that's what we call a reducer spring. So right now there's an 8-pound spring in there. I can take that top hat apart, install this reducer spring in the bottom half, and that will bring me down to 7 pounds of boost instead of 8. And then we have 2 more other springs for increased boost. Comes with gaskets. This is what I did not know. Actually comes with this right here, which is the seal for the wastegate. And it comes with, check this out, yeah, mounting flanges. That's what I didn't know. I hope they can state this in their description when you go to buy these, so that you don't do what I did and buy double of everything. But as of right now, here's another gasket. So there's one there, one here. Comes with both the gaskets. And here's another mounting flange for your wastegate dump tubes, which look amazing. Okay, and that's pretty much it. But look at the padding and the quality of this box built. This was a great idea for them. As you see, hardly any damage at all. And if you look at the wastegate, no scratches, no markings. It looked really good when I took it out. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how this was put together. So they put the gaskets all on one side with all the flanges, and so as you see, I'm installing this here, and then they put the flange in here, and put the springs there, and there's the gaskets down in there. We're gonna slip this guy here. This is what's really awesome. It's like a little cute little box that comes with everything. And I want to thank CX Racing. Okay, so this is a 2-piece setup. As you see there, I'm just using that bolt to kind of hold everything together so you guys could see my setup here. And then the turbo. So originally, sorry about that, one-handed here. This is how this is gonna go. Boom. Just like that. And we still have enough room for the exhaust tube to come out. The downpipe to the turbo goes right through there. This is gonna be looking good, man. So, and then we also have our nice oil pumps. So we'll go over here, take a look at the oil pump. Okay, so this guy right here is a noisy little guy. Let me zoom in so you guys can get the specs there. Self-priming, runs dry without damage, thermal overload, automatic reset. Do not use any gear pump for petrol or gasoline. That's not what we're using it for. Anyway, I want to talk about this a little bit. Now, when I bought this, I did some research, and everybody said to look inside the crown here to make sure there was no metal shavings, because their department for quality assurance doesn't check for that. So what I did was I went ahead and opened up the cap with the 4 studs here and looked down in there. There was tiny fragments of metal in there, but it was pretty good and it wasn't too bad. So as you see, I went ahead and sealed this up because I didn't want oil leaking out. I used a little bit of what we call the right stuff, the company from Permarex. It's called a 1-minute gasket maker. So I went ahead and put a little bit of that on there, sealed it up. Pump runs good. It's loud, so there's nothing nothing I could do about that. Comes with rubber bushings. I want to talk about this though. Look at that. They did a good crimping job on these. I really appreciate that, whoever put these together. So I will be somewhat trying to get this together here shortly. This is just an update for sponsorship, showing that I got all my parts here on the table so far. I even have an anti-cooler, which is back here, hidden from the world. Big old anti-cooler right there. So I do need silicone cup links. I need some V-band clamps, silicone cup links, and exhaust tubing. This is the exhaust pipe that we're going to be mounting it on. The V-band flange is going to go here, and turbo will be sitting here. There's one hanger here to support some of the weight, but we're also going to make some hangers for the turbo over here and the other goodies, which is the pump and stuff. So we'll have that all done up. But this is just a brief update that everything's looking good. And I want to thank US car sponsors. I want to also thank CX Racing. And I also want to thank the company who gave us the pump for this build. I want to thank Turbo Smart for their blow-off valve. Thank you, Turbo Smart. I really appreciate it. This build is going to be great. I also want to show you guys top hat. It's pretty huge, man. This thing is massive. I also want to thank Imusa Racing and thank them for everything that they've done for the wastegate setup. And this is the end of the video here, and I really appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching AFR Garage today. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and drop them in the box below, and thank you. Bye.